Welcome to Sleepy Story, a place where you can find peace and relaxation. Here, you'll drift into a restful sleep after a long and tiring day. Let go of the day's stress and allow yourself to unwind completely. Before we begin, I invite you to find a comfortable, quiet place where you can relax fully. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let go of any worries or thoughts from the day. Tonight, I'll take you on a peaceful stroll through a fairy tale garden where the flowers whisper softly and the air is filled with magic. Imagine the soft grass beneath your feet, the gentle fragrance of blooming flowers, and the peaceful quiet of this enchanted place. As you walk through the garden, let yourself be drawn into its beauty and serenity, and slowly drift into a deep and restful sleep. The gate to the fairy tale garden stands before you, intricately wrought with delicate designs of twisting vines and blooming flowers. As you push it open, a soft creak accompanies your entrance into a world where time seems to stand still and reality merges seamlessly with fantasy. The path ahead is cobblestone, leading you deeper into a realm of enchantment. The air is imbued with the sweet fragrance of a myriad of flowers, each bloom contributing its unique scent to the symphony of aromas. The gentle rustle of leaves and the distant murmur of a flowing stream create a soothing background melody. Birds chirp melodiously, their songs blending harmoniously with the natural sounds of the garden. As you step onto the path, the vibrant colors of the garden unfold before you. Each step reveals a new marvel, a living tapestry of flora, where every flower and plant is a masterpiece in its own right. The lush green grass beneath your feet feels soft and springy, almost as if it's welcoming you into this magical world. As you walk deeper into the fairy tale garden, the air becomes cooler and more refreshing, gently caressing your skin like a soft, comforting embrace. The winding cobblestone path beneath your feet begins to take on a more natural appearance, with soft green moss creeping between the stones. You notice how the path gradually narrows, leading you into a more intimate and secluded area of the garden. Here, the air is filled with the faint scent of jasmine and honeysuckle, carried on a light breeze that seems to whisper secrets of the garden's heart. The towering trees and blooming hedges that line the path gradually give way, and before you lies the centerpiece of this magical haven, the enchanted pond. It is a vision of tranquility, nestled amidst a ring of flowering plants and ancient willows, whose long, elegant branches dip toward the pond's surface as if offering a gentle blessing. The water is crystal clear, perfectly still, reflecting the sky above and the lush greenery that surrounds it. The pond seems to radiate an otherworldly calmness, inviting you to pause, to breathe, and to simply exist in this moment of peace. As you approach, the soft sound of water cascading from a small waterfall fills the air. The waterfall tumbles gracefully from a cluster of smooth stones, its gentle flow breaking the surface of the pond in ripples that spread out in delicate, concentric circles. The sound of the water is soothing, like a lullaby whispered by nature itself, and it blends seamlessly with the occasional rustling of leaves in the light breeze. You walk along the stone pathway that borders the pond, your footsteps quiet and measured. Each step brings you closer to the water's edge, where you can see fish, small, vibrant, and shimmering like jewels, darting playfully beneath the surface. Their movements are fluid and graceful, their presence adding a subtle vibrancy to the serene atmosphere. On the pond's surface, lily pads float gracefully, their broad, waxy leaves providing resting places for delicate dragonflies. These tiny creatures, their wings iridescent in the soft sunlight, flit from one lily pad to another, adding a touch of magic to the scene. The dragonflies seem to be in perfect harmony with the garden, as if they too understand the enchantment that fills this place. Around the pond, vibrant flowers bloom in abundance. Delicate water lilies open their petals, revealing soft hues of pink, white, and yellow. Their fragrance is sweet and subtle, wafting through the air in gentle waves. Nearby, clusters of purple irises stand tall, their slender stems swaying gracefully in the breeze, while the rich red of hibiscus flowers adds a striking contrast to the softer tones of the landscape. The willows that frame the pond offer shade and solace. Their long, elegant branches seem to dance in slow motion as the wind moves through them. The leaves of the willow trees whisper softly as they sway, creating a gentle, rhythmic sound that calms your mind. The soft rustling blends with the sound of the waterfall, creating a harmonious melody that fills the space with peace. As you follow the path around the pond, you notice a wooden bench nestled beneath one of the grand willow trees. The bench is simple, yet inviting, its surface worn smooth from years of offering rest to visitors like yourself. You make your way to the bench and sit down, feeling the gentle coolness of the wood beneath you. The view from here is perfect. The entire pond, with its still waters, dancing dragonflies and cascading waterfall lies before you. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the sounds of the garden wash over you. The breeze, the waterfall, the rustling leaves. It's as if the garden itself is singing a lullaby, soothing your thoughts and quieting your mind. You take a deep breath, inhaling the sweet scent of the flowers and the freshness of the water. With each breath, you feel yourself becoming more and more at peace, your worries melting away into the gentle embrace of the garden. Opening your eyes, you gaze once more at the tranquil pond. It feels as though time has slowed here, as if the garden exists in its own realm, untouched by the rush of the outside world. The soft light of the afternoon sun filters through the willow branches, casting dappled shadows on the water's surface. The air is warm, but not stifling. It's the perfect temperature for sitting here, relaxing and simply being. Beyond the pond, you can see the rest of the garden stretching out. But for now, this place feels like the very heart of the magical world you've entered. It's a place of stillness, of quiet reflection, and of deep, unspoken connection to the natural world. You feel as though the pond is a mirror, reflecting not just the sky and trees, but also your own inner peace, your own stillness. From your spot on the bench, you watch as a family of ducks glides across the pond. Their movements are serene and unhurried, leaving gentle ripples in their wake. The ducklings paddle energetically behind their mother, their tiny bodies bobbing on the water as they explore their surroundings. Their presence brings a lightness to the scene, a reminder of the simple joys and beauty that life offers in these quiet moments. As the sun begins to lower in the sky, casting a warm golden light across the garden, the pond takes on an even more magical appearance. The light reflects off the water in soft, shimmering patterns, and the flowers that surround the pond seem to glow with an inner radiance. The entire garden feels alive, as if it is breathing, and you are part of its rhythm, part of its peaceful, eternal dance. You stay seated on the bench for a while longer, basking in the serenity of the enchanted pond. The world outside feels far away, and the only reality that matters is the tranquility of this moment. The garden has welcomed you into its heart, and in this space you find not only peace but also a deep sense of connection to something greater than yourself. As the light continues to fade and the first stars begin to twinkle in the evening sky, you rise from the bench, feeling refreshed and renewed. You take one last look at the pond, its surface now reflecting the soft glow of the moon that has just begun to rise. The scene is one of perfect stillness, and you carry the peace of this moment with you as you turn to leave the pond behind and continue your journey through the fairy tale garden. As you leave the calming presence of the enchanted pond behind, the path ahead becomes softer underfoot, covered in a gentle layer of fallen leaves. The air around you shifts slightly, becoming cooler and infused with the earthy scent of damp moss and aged wood. Ahead, towering trees create a canopy of green, their branches interwoven in such a way that only dappled sunlight breaks through, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow on the ground. You've entered the Whispering Groves, an ancient forest that feels timeless, where every tree, every stone, and every gust of wind seems to carry a secret. The trees here are unlike any you've seen before. Their trunks are wide and gnarled with age, and their bark is covered in thick moss and delicate vines that drape down like tendrils from the canopy above. You feel a deep sense of stillness here, as if the forest itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to discover the mysteries it holds. The air is filled with the soft sounds of the forest. The leaves above rustle gently in the breeze, and every now and then a bird calls out, a distant song that seems to echo between the trees. But it's the quiet murmur of the forest itself that captures your attention. It's as if the trees are whispering to each other, their voices carried on the wind, soft and barely audible, yet ever present. The path before you narrows, leading deeper into the heart of the forest. As you walk, you can't help but feel as though the trees are watching over you, their ancient branches reaching out like protective arms. Their leaves, in every shade of green imaginable, form a natural roof that shields you from the world outside. This is a place where time slows, where the worries of the day fade away, replaced by the steady rhythm of nature's heartbeat. You take a deep breath, inhaling the cool, fresh air, and feel a profound sense of calm wash over you. Every step you take is accompanied by the crunch of leaves underfoot, a sound that feels both grounding and soothing. The forest floor is soft, cushioned by layers of moss and fallen foliage, and your footsteps are light, barely disturbing the peace of this hidden world. As you venture further, you notice small clearings where beams of sunlight break through the canopy above, illuminating patches of wildflowers and ferns that sway gently in the breeze. The flowers here are delicate, their petals soft and vibrant, hues of lavender, pale blue, and white, offering a splash of color amidst the deep greens of the forest. Butterflies dance lazily from one blossom to another, their wings shimmering in the light, adding a touch of magic to the already enchanting scene. You continue walking, drawn deeper into the heart of the whispering groves, where the air grows stiller and the trees seem even older, their trunks thick with moss and their roots twisting across the path like ancient serpents. Every now and then, you hear the soft creaking of the branches above, as though the trees are shifting ever so slightly, responding to the whispers carried on the breeze. Here, in the deepest part of the forest, the air feels different, charged with a subtle energy, as if the very essence of the forest is alive and watching. There is a sense of mystery here, a feeling that the forest holds secrets it is waiting to reveal to those who walk its paths with patience and an open heart. You come to a small clearing where the trees part just enough to let in a soft, golden light. In the center of this clearing stands a single tree, taller and more majestic than the others around it. Its bark is a deep, rich brown, and its branches spread wide, offering shade and shelter to the creatures of the forest. This tree feels different, ancient and wise, as though it has stood here for centuries, watching over the forest and the secrets it holds. Beneath the tree, there is a small pool of water, so still and clear that it reflects the sky above like a perfect mirror. The surface of the water is untouched, save for the occasional ripple caused by a falling leaf or the soft splash of a frog diving beneath. You walk closer, drawn to the peacefulness of the scene, and kneel by the edge of the pool, gazing into its depths. As you stare into the water, you notice something unusual. The reflection of the trees and sky above begins to shift, and for a moment, you see images, faint and fleeting, like the remnants of a dream. They flicker across the surface of the water, showing glimpses of distant lands, forgotten memories, and moments of pure joy. It's as if the pool is showing you the secrets of the forest, whispers of the past carried on the wind and captured in the stillness of the water. You watch, entranced, as the images fade, leaving only the clear reflection of the sky and trees once more. The air around you feels charged with magic, and you can sense that this forest holds many more secrets, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to listen. Rising from the edge of the pool, you continue your journey, the path winding through the trees in a gentle curve. The forest seems to welcome you, the branches above parting slightly to let more light through, and the soft sounds of the forest filling your ears once more. The whispering of the trees grows louder, though still gentle, as if they are speaking directly to you now, sharing their ancient knowledge and offering you a sense of belonging. As you walk, you feel a deep connection to the forest, as though you are part of its rhythm, its secrets becoming your own. The world outside the whispering groves feels distant, irrelevant even, as you lose yourself in the peacefulness of this magical place. In the distance, you hear the faint sound of a stream, its waters flowing over smooth stones in a steady, soothing rhythm. Drawn by the sound, you follow the path as it leads you toward the stream, the trees thinning slightly to reveal a small brook that winds its way through the forest. The stream is shallow, its water crystal clear and sparkling in the sunlight. You kneel by the edge of the stream and dip your hand into the water, feeling its coolness against your skin. The water is refreshing, its gentle flow calming your thoughts and easing any remaining tension from your body. You watch as small fish dart through the water, their movements swift and graceful, and for a moment you simply sit and watch the stream flow, its endless journey a reminder of the constant flow of life. The trees around you continue their gentle whispering, their voices blending with the sound of the stream, creating a symphony of peace and tranquility. The forest feels alive, yet quiet, its secrets held close, but not hidden from those who take the time to listen and observe. As you rise from the stream and continue your journey, you feel a sense of renewal, as though the forest has shared a part of itself with you, filling you with its wisdom and peace. The path ahead stretches onward, inviting you to explore more of the whispering groves and uncover the mysteries that lie within. With each step, you feel more connected to the forest, its secrets becoming a part of your own story. The trees continue to whisper, their soft voices guiding you forward, deeper into the heart of the whispering groves. As you leave the whispering trees of the forest behind, the path widens and the landscape begins to open up. Before you, a vast meadow unfolds, bathed in soft sunlight and filled with a breathtaking array of colors. The grasses sway gently in the breeze, moving as if in rhythm with the quiet hum of nature all around you. This is the magical meadow, a place where the line between dreams and reality seems to blur. Stepping onto the soft grass, you feel as though you are entering a world of peace and wonder. The meadow stretches as far as the eye can see, dotted with wildflowers of every imaginable color. Each flower seems to glow faintly, their petals catching the light in such a way that they almost shimmer. The air is filled with a delicate fragrance, sweet and light, as if the meadow itself is breathing out calmness and serenity. As you walk through the meadow, you can feel the softness of the grass under your feet, cushioning every step and making you feel light and free. The warmth of the sun wraps around you, but it's gentle, not too hot, just enough to make you feel comforted and relaxed. The sky above is a clear blue, with only a few wisps of clouds drifting lazily across it, adding to the dreamlike quality of the scene. The breeze that moves through the meadow is cool and refreshing, carrying with it the subtle sounds of nature. You hear the faint rustle of the grasses, the quiet buzzing of bees as they drift from flower to flower, and the occasional chirp of a bird as it flits through the air. These sounds are soft, barely noticeable, yet they weave together to create a soothing, natural symphony that seems to fill the meadow with life. As you move deeper into the meadow, you notice that the landscape begins to change slightly. The grass grows taller here, and the flowers become even more vibrant, their colors more intense. It's as if the further you go, the more magical the meadow becomes, each step taking you deeper into a world of dreams. In the center of the meadow, you come upon a large oak tree, its branches wide and its leaves a deep, rich green. The tree stands alone, towering over the surrounding grasses, its roots spreading out across the ground in intricate patterns. This tree feels ancient and wise, much like the ones in the whispering groves, but there's something different about it. Its presence is less mysterious and more comforting, as if it's watching over the meadow, offering shelter and protection to all who wander through. You find yourself drawn to the tree and walk toward it, feeling a sense of peace wash over you as you approach. The shade beneath its branches is cool, and the grass here is softer, almost like a blanket laid out just for you. You sit down beneath the tree, leaning back against its sturdy trunk, and close your eyes for a moment, letting the gentle breeze and the sounds of the meadow fill your senses. As you sit there, you feel your mind begin to drift, the world around you becoming softer, quieter. It's as if the meadow is lulling you into a dream, inviting you to let go of all your worries and simply be present in this peaceful, magical place. You take a deep breath, inhaling the sweet scent of the flowers, and feel all the tension in your body melt away. In the distance, you hear the faint sound of a stream, its waters flowing gently over smooth stones. The sound is soft and rhythmic, like a lullaby, and it seems to blend with the other sounds of the meadow, creating a harmonious background that soothes your mind and body. You imagine the water sparkling in the sunlight, cool and clear, as it winds its way through the meadow, adding its own melody to the peaceful song of nature. Opening your eyes, you look out over the meadow once more and notice that the light has changed slightly. The sun is beginning to set, casting a warm, golden glow over the landscape. The flowers seem to catch the light in a new way, their petals shining with a soft radiance that makes the whole meadow look as though it's been dipped in gold. The sky is painted with shades of pink and orange, and the first stars are beginning to twinkle faintly above. The air grows cooler as the day turns to evening, but the meadow remains just as peaceful, just as serene. The sounds of the meadow change slightly too. The hum of the bees fades as they settle in for the night, and the chirping of crickets begins to take over, their song a gentle reminder that time is passing, but there is no rush here. This is a place where time seems to stand still, where the worries of the world outside the meadow have no place. You rise from your spot beneath the tree and begin to walk again, following the sound of the stream as it winds its way through the meadow. The grass here is soft and cool beneath your feet, and the flowers seem to lean toward you as you pass, as if welcoming you into their world of dreams. Every step you take feels light, effortless, as though the meadow itself is carrying you forward. As you approach the stream, you see that it's just as you imagined, clear and sparkling, its waters flowing gently over smooth stones. You kneel by the edge of the stream and dip your hand into the water, feeling its coolness against your skin. The water is refreshing, soothing, and as you watch it flow, you feel your mind drift once more, carried along by the gentle rhythm of the stream. You sit by the stream for a while, simply watching the water flow and listening to the sounds of the meadow around you. The cricket's song grows louder as the sky darkens, and the stars above become more numerous, their light twinkling down like tiny beacons in the night. The meadow feels different now, quieter but still full of life, as though it's transitioning from the bright energy of day to the quiet magic of night. You lie back on the soft grass, staring up at the sky, and feel yourself being lulled into a state of deep relaxation. The stars above seem to pulse with their own rhythm, their light steady and calming. The breeze continues to move through the meadow, its touch cool and gentle, and the sound of the stream provides a steady, soothing backdrop to your thoughts. As you lie there, you feel as though the meadow is wrapping you in its embrace, protecting you, comforting you, and filling you with a sense of peace that goes beyond words. This is a place where dreams are born, where the world of reality fades away, leaving only the soft, gentle rhythm of nature to guide you into sleep. You close your eyes once more, letting the sounds of the meadow wash over you. The rustling of the grasses, the chirping of the crickets, the gentle flow of the stream. You feel your body grow heavier, more relaxed, as you sink deeper into the soft grass beneath you. The meadow seems to fade away, its colors and sounds becoming distant as you drift into a peaceful, dream-filled sleep. As the sun dips below the horizon, the warm colors of the sky gradually fade into deep shades of blue and violet. The world around you begins to transform, taking on a soft, mysterious glow as the first stars of the night start to appear. You find yourself drawn deeper into the garden, where the transition from day to night brings a new kind of magic, a celestial wonder that fills the air with calm and tranquility. The path beneath your feet is now illuminated by the faint glow of starlight, casting a silvery sheen over the landscape. The flowers and plants around you seem to shimmer in the moonlight, their delicate petals catching the light in a way that makes them almost appear to glow from within. It's as if the garden itself is awakening under the stars, revealing a hidden beauty that only comes to life after nightfall. As you walk, the air becomes cooler, carrying with it the fresh, crisp scent of night. The gentle rustle of leaves can be heard in the distance, along with the soft hum of nighttime creatures stirring in the shadows. Every sound is subtle, almost a whisper, as though the garden is speaking in hushed tones, inviting you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to embrace the serenity of the night. You come across a clearing in the garden, where a wide, open space reveals the sky in all its brilliance. Above you, the stars twinkle like tiny jewels, scattered across the vast, dark canvas of the night. The sky feels endless, its depth pulling your gaze upward, as if inviting you to lose yourself in its beauty. The stars seem brighter here, closer, as though you could reach up and touch them if you tried. In the center of the clearing stands a large, ancient tree. Its branches reach high into the sky, and its leaves are bathed in a soft, silvery light, as if covered in stardust. The tree seems to pulse with a gentle energy, its presence calming and protective. You walk toward it, feeling the soft grass beneath your feet, and sit beneath its wide branches, leaning against the sturdy trunk as you gaze up at the sky. The moon rises slowly, casting its pale light over the garden and filling the air with a soft, ethereal glow. The garden feels different now, quieter, more peaceful, yet full of life in a way that is entirely different from the vibrant energy of the day. The sounds of the garden at night are subtle but soothing. The quiet rustle of leaves in the breeze, the distant chirp of crickets, and the faint trickle of water from a nearby stream. These sounds blend together to create a lullaby, a soft, rhythmic hum that fills the night air and lulls you into a state of deep relaxation. As you sit beneath the tree, you notice tiny glowing orbs floating in the air around you. They drift slowly like fireflies, their soft light casting gentle shadows on the ground. These glowing orbs seem to dance in the breeze, moving with a rhythm that is both slow and hypnotic. You watch them for a while, mesmerized by their gentle, graceful movements. It's as if the stardust from the sky has come down to earth, filling the garden with its magic. The longer you sit, the more you feel connected to the garden around you. It's as though the boundary between you and nature is fading, leaving only a deep sense of unity and peace. The stars above continue to twinkle, their light steady and calming, while the garden hums softly with life. The air is filled with a sense of wonder, a quiet magic that seems to touch everything in its path, filling the night with beauty and mystery. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing in the cool night air and feeling the stillness of the garden all around you. The world outside seems far away now, distant and unimportant. Here, in this celestial garden, time slows down, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the peace of the night. Every breath you take fills you with calm, and every sound you hear seems to deepen your connection to the garden, grounding you in the present moment. Opening your eyes once more, you see that the garden has transformed even further. The flowers that were so vibrant during the day have closed their petals, resting in the cool embrace of the night. But in their place, new flowers have bloomed, pale, glowing blooms that seem to have been touched by the starlight itself. These night-blooming flowers fill the air with a delicate, sweet fragrance that adds to the enchanting atmosphere of the garden. Their soft glow mirrors the light of the stars above, creating a dreamlike scene that feels almost too beautiful to be real. You rise from your spot beneath the tree and begin to explore this nighttime version of the garden. The paths are illuminated by the soft glow of the night-blooming flowers, guiding you deeper into the heart of the garden. Each step you take feels light, as though the garden itself is supporting you, carrying you forward on a journey of peace and wonder. The ground beneath your feet is soft, the air cool and refreshing, and the stars above seem to shine just for you. As you walk, you notice a faint sound in the distance, the soft tinkling of wind chimes carried on the breeze. The sound is delicate, like the softest whisper, and it seems to blend perfectly with the other sounds of the garden. You follow the sound, curious to find its source, and soon come upon a small fountain tucked away in a quiet corner of the garden. The fountain is simple yet elegant, its waters flowing gently over smooth stones, creating a soft, soothing melody. Surrounding the fountain are small, glowing flowers, their light reflecting off the water and creating shimmering patterns on the ground. The wind chimes hang from the branches of a nearby tree, their gentle song adding to the peaceful ambiance of the garden. You sit by the fountain for a while, watching the water flow and listening to the soft music of the wind chimes. The sound of the water is calming, its gentle rhythm lulling you into a state of deep relaxation. You close your eyes, letting the sounds of the garden wash over you, and feel yourself sinking deeper into the peace of the night. The stars above seem to shine even brighter now, their light filling the garden with a soft, ethereal glow. The garden feels alive, not in the busy, bustling way of the day, but in a quiet, subtle way that is full of mystery and wonder. It's as though the garden is a living, breathing entity, and you are a part of it, connected to its magic in a way that words cannot fully describe. As the night deepens, the garden becomes even quieter, the sounds fading into the background as the stillness of the night takes over. The air is cool but not cold, and the breeze is gentle, carrying with it the faint scent of the night-blooming flowers. You feel completely at peace here, as though all the worries and stresses of the world have melted away, leaving only the quiet magic of the garden and the soft glow of the stars. You lie back on the soft grass, gazing up at the sky once more. The stars seem closer now, their light filling you with a sense of wonder and awe. The world around you fades away, and all that remains is the peace of the night, the soft glow of the garden, and the gentle hum of nature. You feel yourself drifting, your mind becoming quiet as you are lulled into a peaceful, dream-filled sleep. The garden watches over you, its soft light and gentle sounds wrapping you in a blanket of tranquility. This is a place where dreams are born, where the magic of the night fills the air, and where peace reigns supreme. As you drift off to sleep, the garden continues to hum softly, its magic surrounding you, filling your dreams with beauty and wonder. As the celestial night continues its gentle embrace over the garden, you find yourself yearning for a new adventure, a deeper exploration of this magical realm. The celestial garden, with its star-studded sky and peaceful ambiance, holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. With a sense of excitement and curiosity, you decide to embark on a journey through the hidden paths that wind through this enchanted space. You begin by following a narrow, winding trail that seems to beckon you deeper into the heart of the garden. The path is partially obscured by overhanging branches and a canopy of lush, glowing foliage. The soft light from the celestial flowers illuminates the way, creating a serene pathway that invites you to explore further. Each step you take is gentle, mindful of the delicate surroundings, as you follow the trail's subtle curves and turns. The air is filled with the fragrance of night-blooming flowers, their sweet scent mingling with the earthy aroma of the garden. The gentle rustling of leaves accompanies your steps, creating a soothing, rhythmic sound that adds to the tranquility of the journey. The soft glow of stardust from the flowers above provides just enough light to guide your way, making the hidden paths feel both inviting and mysterious. As you venture further, the path leads you to a small, secluded glade surrounded by ancient trees. Their gnarled branches twist and turn, creating a natural archway that frames the entrance to the glade. The air here is cooler, filled with the whispers of the trees and the soft hum of nocturnal creatures. The glade is bathed in a soft blue light, as if touched by moonbeams, and the ground is covered in a blanket of soft, velvety moss. In the center of the glade stands a stone archway, its surface covered in intricate carvings that glow faintly in the dim light. The carvings depict scenes of mythical creatures and celestial landscapes, their details rendered with a delicate, almost ethereal beauty. As you approach the archway, you feel a sense of reverence and wonder, as though you are standing at the threshold of something truly magical. Passing through the archway, you find yourself in a hidden garden within the garden, a secret oasis that feels untouched by time. The space is filled with a variety of exotic plants and flowers, their vibrant colors standing out against the soft, muted light of the night. The air is filled with the gentle buzz of fireflies, their soft glow adding to the magical atmosphere of the hidden oasis. In one corner of the hidden garden, you discover a small, crystal-clear pond. The water is so still that it mirrors the starlit sky above, creating a perfect reflection of the celestial beauty. The pond is surrounded by smooth, polished stones that have been warmed by the sun during the day, providing a comfortable spot to sit and reflect. You take a seat by the pond, letting the peacefulness of the hidden garden wash over you. The water in the pond is cool and refreshing, and as you gaze into its depths, you notice the subtle play of light and shadow beneath the surface. Small fish glide gracefully through the water, their movements creating ripples that dance in the starlight. The gentle sound of water trickling over the rocks adds to the tranquility of the scene, creating a soothing, meditative rhythm. As you sit by the pond, you begin to notice the subtle changes in the garden around you. The flowers and plants seem to shift and change, their colors and shapes blending seamlessly with the night. The air is filled with a sense of quiet magic, as though the garden is alive with secrets waiting to be discovered. The hidden garden is a place of reflection and introspection, where the beauty of the night and the tranquility of the surroundings combine to create a serene environment. As you take in the sights and sounds of this magical place, you feel a deep sense of connection to the garden and to the natural world around you. After spending some time by the pond, you decide to continue your exploration of the hidden paths. The trail winds deeper into the garden, leading you through a series of enchanting landscapes and serene spots. You pass by gently flowing streams, their waters sparkling in the moonlight, and through meadows filled with soft, whispering grasses that sway in the breeze. Each new path you discover reveals a different facet of the garden's magic. You come across hidden groves filled with ancient trees that seem to whisper ancient secrets, and secluded alcoves where the air is filled with the soft, melodious song of nightingales. The garden is a place of endless discovery, with each turn of the path offering new wonders and new moments of peace. As you explore, you come to a small, secluded chapel nestled among the trees. The chapel is a simple yet elegant structure, its walls covered in ivy and its roof adorned with twinkling lights that mimic the stars. The interior is softly illuminated by the glow of lanterns, creating a warm and inviting space. You step inside and find a comfortable seat near a small, ornate altar. the chapel feels like a sacred space, a place of quiet contemplation and reflection. You sit quietly, allowing the calm atmosphere of the chapel to envelop you. The soft, flickering light of the lanterns casts gentle shadows on the walls, and the air is filled with a sense of peace and serenity. The chapel is a perfect place to pause and reflect on the beauty and magic of the garden, to take a moment to appreciate the journey you have undertaken and the wonders you have discovered. After some time spent in the chapel, you rise and continue your exploration of the hidden paths. The night is still young, and the garden holds many more secrets waiting to be uncovered. As you follow the winding trails, you come across more hidden glades, serene ponds, and magical groves. Each new discovery adds to the sense of wonder and enchantment that fills the garden, creating a tapestry of beauty and tranquility that seems to stretch on forever. The journey through the hidden paths is a journey of discovery, a chance to explore the lesser-known corners of the garden and to uncover the secrets that lie hidden beneath its surface. The beauty of the garden is revealed in its many facets, each new path offering a new perspective and a new sense of wonder. As the night progresses, you find yourself returning to the heart of the garden, where the celestial light of the stars and the soft glow of the night-blooming flowers create a magical ambiance. The hidden paths have led you on a journey of exploration and discovery, revealing the beauty and magic of the garden in ways you never imagined. You find a quiet spot to rest, taking in the sights and sounds of the garden one last time before the night draws to a close. The journey through the hidden paths has been a remarkable adventure, and as you sit quietly, you feel a deep sense of gratitude for the beauty and serenity that the garden has offered. The hidden paths of the garden are a reminder that there is always more to discover, that the magic of the world is often found in the most unexpected places. As you close your eyes and let the peacefulness of the night wash over you, you carry with you the memories of the journey and the sense of wonder that the garden has inspired. As the journey through the enchanted garden nears its end, a gentle sense of completion envelops you. The celestial garden, with its myriad wonders and serene beauty, has been a realm of discovery and tranquility, offering a haven for exploration and reflection. Now, as the first light of dawn begins to touch the horizon, it's time to bid farewell to this magical place and reflect on the experiences and memories created during your journey. The sky is beginning to shift from the deep blues of night to the softer hues of morning. The first rays of sunlight pierce through the canopy, casting a warm, golden glow over the garden. The night-blooming flowers, their petals having closed for the night, now slowly open to greet the dawn, their colors brightening as the sun rises. The air is filled with a soft, gentle warmth, and the garden seems to come alive with a renewed energy as the day begins. You take a final walk through the garden, revisiting some of the places that have touched your heart during the journey. The enchanted pond, with its mirror-like surface reflecting the awakening sky, invites you for one last moment of contemplation. You sit by the edge of the pond, listening to the soft murmur of the water and the gentle rustling of leaves in the morning breeze. The tranquility of the pond provides a perfect backdrop for reflecting on the experiences and emotions of the past hours. The whispering groves, where you once wandered through ancient trees and hidden glades, now seem even more serene in the soft morning light. The leaves of the trees, having absorbed the night's magic, shimmer softly as the first rays of the sun filter through the canopy. You pause to listen to the whispers of the trees, their voices carrying a sense of timeless wisdom and calm. The groves, with their soothing presence, offer a final opportunity to connect with the natural world and to appreciate the beauty and serenity of the garden. As you make your way through the magical meadow, the field of dreams that once greeted you with its vibrant colors and gentle sounds, you notice how the morning light transforms the landscape. The dewdrops on the grasses sparkle like tiny diamonds, and the flowers, still wet with the night's moisture, release their sweet fragrance into the air. The meadow, bathed in the soft glow of dawn, is a place of renewal and hope, a fitting end to your journey. The celestial garden, with its nightfall and stardust, has been a realm of wonder and tranquility. The garden's heart, the enchanted pond, the whispering groves, the magical meadow, and the hidden paths have all contributed to a tapestry of beauty and peace. As you prepare to leave, you carry with you the memories of these moments and the sense of calm and inspiration that the garden has provided. Standing at the edge of the garden, you take one last look at the place that has been a refuge and a source of joy. The soft glow of the morning sun bathes the garden in a warm, golden light, and the gentle sounds of the waking world provide a comforting soundtrack to your departure. The garden, with its magic and serenity, has left an indelible mark on your heart. You begin to make your way back to the entrance, the path now illuminated by the brightening day. The journey has been one of discovery, reflection, and peace. And as you walk, you feel a deep sense of gratitude for the experiences and the beauty that the garden has offered. The memories of the enchanted pond, the whispering groves, the magical meadow, and the hidden paths will stay with you, a reminder of the garden's timeless magic. Reaching the entrance, you take a final moment to say goodbye. The garden, with its ever-present charm and tranquility, will remain in your heart as a cherished place of peace and wonder. You feel a sense of fulfillment, knowing that you have explored and experienced the garden's many facets, and that the journey has brought you a deeper sense of connection and calm. As you step beyond the threshold of the garden, you carry with you the lessons and the serenity that the magical realm has provided. The journey through the garden has been a gift, a chance to explore, reflect, and find solace in the beauty of nature. With a heart full of gratitude and a spirit refreshed by the garden's magic, you bid farewell to this enchanted place, knowing that its memory will continue to inspire and uplift you. The garden's whispers, the echoes of its beauty, and the peace it has offered will remain with you, a gentle reminder of the wonders that lie within and the tranquility that can be found in the most unexpected places. As you continue on your path, the garden's magic will linger in your heart, a source of inspiration and a reminder of the journey's end. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey through the enchanting garden. We've walked together through the serene beauty of the garden's heart, the mystical whispering groves, and the vibrant magical meadow. We've marveled at the celestial splendor of nightfall and stardust, and discovered hidden paths that led us to moments of self-reflection and tranquility. As our adventure comes to an end, take a moment to reflect on the peaceful experiences we've shared. The gentle sounds of flowing water, the rustling leaves, and the serene whispers of nature have all contributed to a journey that was as calming as it was inspiring. Remember the enchanted pond, where the water mirrored the tranquility of the twilight. Recall the whispering groves with their ancient trees and timeless secrets. Relive the magical meadow with its fields of dreams and vibrant flowers. And don't forget the celestial garden, where stardust and moonlight wove a tapestry of wonder and serenity. As we say goodbye to this tranquil realm, we hope that the peace and calm you experienced here will stay with you, bringing comfort and relaxation whenever you need it. If you enjoyed this journey, please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell so you won't miss any future adventures. Share this video with friends and family who might find solace in these serene landscapes. And don't forget to like and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts. Thank you for being a part of this experience. We look forward to sharing more peaceful journeys with you. Until then, may the tranquility of the garden stay with you, guiding you to restful nights and peaceful days. Sweet dreams, and see you soon.